Thanks for coming. The Master said, the Buddha's great mercy and compassion are warmer and brighter than the sun. Therefore, wherever his mercy and compassion can reach, illusions of sentient beings are changed into wisdom, cruelty to mercy, stinginess and greed to generosity, and the discrimination of the four false notions to a perfect mind. Thanks for coming. I am Jin-sung, and today's title is One Love. The weather is getting colder, so I hope great mercy and compassion will reach us. The weather is when the weather is cold, is the mind is becoming cold too? We can sense that the air is cold through our skin. But how can we sense when our mind is cold? We sense that the mind is cold through loneliness. What will happen when the mind is cold? Delusions arise, cruelty arises, stinginess and greed arise. And the discrimination of the four false notions arises. The cold mind will separate you from me and damage others for my benefit. There are many disturbances in the world, wars between countries, political conflicts, big and small cases, arguing who is right. All of these disturbances come from the cold mind. You are in a cold room and there is a heater. You will turn it on and it will become warm. Why? Because warmth from the heater is connected to skin through the air. Now you feel warmer, but we need to take care of both spirit and flesh. Then what should we do when the mind is cold? There should be something like a heater. Now we need great mercy and compassion, which is warmer than a heater and brighter than a light bulb. It is even warmer and brighter than the sun. We need to melt away the cold mind before we catch a cold, right? Let's listen to a story. Once upon a time, there was a woman, Juliet, in Glenside. She was so beautiful, so every guy liked her. She received many presents on all holidays. A dozen eggs on Easter, pumpkin soup on Halloween, healthy live turkeys on Thanksgiving Day, and a Rudolph with a seat on Christmas. One day, one guy climbed over her fence at night. She was about to call the police to report a housebreaking. But who was he? He was the Romeo who gave her the Rudolph. Pumpkin soup and live turkey didn't matter, but he brought a Rudolph which Santa Claus should ride on at Christmas. So she couldn't call the police. She asked why he came. He said, "I love you. Marry me or I won't live." He pleaded and cried, and the man's tear changed the woman's mind. Lucky guy. Finally, she accepted his proposal and they were married. They loved each other and had a wonderful time. One day, Romeo lost his job and started to drink, first for one night and then for 2 nights. He started not coming back home at night. Sometimes he broke things when he came home at night. Juliet had a baby. The bigger her stomach became, the harder her life became. At the end, Romeo escaped with another woman. She was left hanging, able to do neither. Bad guy. She was so sad, but the baby was born at the time. It was a son. He was the cutest baby in the world. She decided to raise him well. She worked hard for him. Come rain, come shine, she only thought about her baby Buddha. This must be everywhere a Buddha image. She couldn't sleep when the baby was sick. She fed her baby well even when she couldn't get food for herself. This is mom's love. She didn't know where this power came from. Anyway, she raised her son well. One day, a tragedy came. Her son died in a car accident. How sad it was. She felt the frailty of human's life. And she decided to die. She stopped eating and drinking and walked to the Brooklyn Bridge. When she was about to jump off, she heard a child's voice saying, "I'm hungry, Mommy." She instantly looked back. There was a poor boy who looked like her son. Suddenly, she forgot everything except feeding him a bowl of pho, Vietnam rice noodles. At the restaurant Pho Beyond, she learned that the boy was an orphan looking for his mom, who was never coming back. She decided to raise the boy like her own son. Her life became happy again. She worked hard and raised her new son well. There was a big difference in her. She would find orphans on the street, and she felt they were like her children. She brought them home one by one and raised them. Her house became an orphanage. 30 years later, it became a big school. A CNN reporter came to interview her on the day of the school's opening, and Julia said, "When I was a girl, I loved one man. When I had a baby, I found love in me. When I became a mom, I learned how to love. And when the son left me, I found how to love all. Now I know I am loved." Shakespeare was watching TV and said, "The girl is weak, but the mother is strong." Here's Doko, but here's his wife, Haejin. Doko's wife, Haejin, said, "I feel the baby moving in my womb, and I know how it feels. It feels like we are connected. Their body and soul are connected." Likewise, real love comes from feeling you and I are connected. Juliet sought love and she found love in herself and spread love to orphans. She knew her baby was love first time because she felt connection to her baby. But later she knew love was herself because she was connected to the source of love in herself. Okay, let's grab our left hand like this. They are my hands. My right and left hands are connected. They are one body now. Let's grab the hand of the person on your right side, if it's possible, or left. Your hands are connected, but are we one body? Okay. One thought arises. She is someone and he is someone. We name them and separate them from ourselves. We believe that thought we are separate. This mental differentiation or dwelling makes you and I. Then how can we reconnect? Okay. Please close your eyes. Here it comes. And straighten your back. And breathe in and out naturally. Are you ready? Only listen to this sound. What is listening? It is the mind before one thought arises. Here and now we are connected. Here is no concept of you and I, right or wrong, good and evil. No mental differentiation or dwelling. Buddha is here and here comes one love. Okay, please open your eyes. Thank you. Master Desan said, we cannot help loving all sentient beings after attaining great enlightenment, and cannot help attaining great enlightenment when loving all sentient beings. What should we do when the mind is cold? We need a heater. What is the mind heater? It is great mercy and compassion. And where is it? It is here. The mind before one thought arises, namely Buddhahood. When we are in touch with our Buddhahood, this is one love. Stay connected as one with love. Thank you.